Today we are doing yoga for Ukraine. This is a fundraiser, and just by watching this video, you are raising money that will go to the Ukrainian people. So I have selected an organization called Nova Ukraine, and they are working on the ground, providing support to families and children in Ukraine. Along with the whole world, my heart is breaking for Ukraine. So this is a time to send prayers, positive energy, and of course money. So you will see a couple of ads on the water breaks, and that is where the money is coming from. Of course, if you want to donate, you can. I will put a link. Don't feel any pressure. Just watching this video alone is going to help raise money for Ukraine. I hope you enjoy this yoga class. If yoga is not your thing, feel free to put it on in the background. Share this video out with as many people as you know. Anyone can do this class. I'm going to do modifications so that it's safe for all, and of course, it's going to be safe for pregnancy and postpartum. Let's start with some gentle neck circles. You can sit on a pillow or a block or just on a comfortable mat, whatever is more comfortable for you. We can tilt our head to the side, roll it around to the other side. If it feels good, you can pull down on the skin in front of your collarbone. You can bring your shoulders into it. Sitting up tall, let's inhale. Or exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reaching up and over, we can tilt to the side, stretching through our side body. Exhale, engaging your core. Come on up. Other side, up and over. Exhale. Come on up. I'm going to take the block out from underneath me. So keeping a cross-legged position, we're going to place our hands behind us, fingertips pointing towards our body or towards our knees, and we can press up and stretch out through our chest. Releasing down, clasping your hands, stretching through your back. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, releasing through your upper back. We can find our way to all fours now. Moving into a cat and cow, let's round out through our back. And then inhale, looking up, tilting your tailbone up. Exhale, pressing into your hands and knees, rounding out through your back. Inhale, look up. Let's come back to a neutral spine. We can do some hip circles. Keeping your core engaged here so your belly's not just flopping out. Let's switch directions. Coming back to our neutral spine, let's thread the needle. We'll take one hand and thread it underneath, placing your weight onto your shoulder, and you can leave this hand down by your face or it can reach up and over behind you. Taking a couple of breaths here. If your hand is around, you can bring your top hand in front, press into it, coming back to all fours, and then moving into thread the needle with the other hand. Beautiful. Taking your top hand, pressing it into your mat. Let's take a quick sip of water, or tea in my case actually. Coming back to all fours. Tuck your toes, we'll press into downward dog. If your wrists are bothering you, you can also be down on your forearms. You can take whatever movement feels good here. Walk out your heels. You can move your hips side to side. Let's reach both heels down towards the ground, looking up at your belly button, finding a steady breath here, lifting the weight out of the heels of your hands, engaging your core. Let's take some tiny steps up towards the top of our mat. You can bring your feet wider apart if that's more comfortable for you. Let's bring our hands to our shins, lengthen our spine. Folding forward, and then we'll come all the way up to a standing position, hands back to namaste. Let's move into a chair pose. We can sit back as if we're sitting in a chair, arms reach up towards the top corner of the room, sending energy out. Sinking a little bit deeper. Inhale, coming up. Let's center one foot on your mat, and we'll step back into a lunge with our other foot. Let's bring our hands behind us, and you can either clasp your hands or clasp your elbows, and let's open up through our chest. Beautiful. Exhale, gathering your core, coming up. Let's open up to face the front. We're going to move our feet into triangle feet. So you can pigeon toe your back foot in, arms reach out to the side, reaching towards the side of the room, and then dropping that hand in front of your leg, reaching up. Steady breath. Come on up, let's turn our back foot perpendicular. We're gonna bend our front leg and then tip back. One more breath here. Exhale, engaging your core. Come on up. Let's turn our legs around to the other side. Let's start in chair position on this side, sweeping your hands up, sitting back. Re-engaging your core. Inhale, coming up. Let's pick up our foot and step back into a lunge. We can reach our arms around. Gentle chest opener. Keeping your core engaged here, pulling it in. Exhale, release. Let's turn our hips to face the front, setting up for Trikonasana or triangle pose. Feeling as if you're between two pieces of glass or glass walls. Your shoulders are stacked over your front leg. One more breath here. Exhale, coming up. You can take your back foot back just a little bit, bending your front knees, reaching up and over. One more steady breath here. Exhale, coming up. Let's step together. Moving into tree pose, you can center your foot, and then picking up your right foot, you can place it on your calf or all the way up. Bringing your hands together, feeling grounded through your foot. And when you're ready, you can reach your hands up above, finding a steady spot to gaze at. With control, bringing your hands back down, releasing that foot, switching to the other side. Keeping your core engaged. Releasing your hands, good. Releasing your foot, you can shake it out. Let's grab a quick sip of water. You can find your way down on your mat. We'll come and bring our feet out in front of us. It's more comfortable. You can sit on a pillow or a block, and you can keep your feet right out in front of you, or you can also separate your feet if that's more comfortable as well. Sitting as tall as you can. Inhale up. Reaching forward slightly, keeping length in your spine. Feet are flexed, legs are activated. Coming up, exhale, releasing your hands. Let's bring one foot in. We can center our foot, sitting tall. Our sternum is going to match up with our leg. Inhale up, and then reaching forward again. Keeping your foot flexed again. Energy coming out of your fingertips, but shoulders are rolled down your back. Inhale up, exhale, release down. Let's bend our straight leg, and then we can take this ankle, cross it over for a figure four stretch, giving yourself a little bit of a boost, finding length in your spine. Deep breaths. Good. We can inch that leg down, come back to our staff pose. Inhale up, reaching forward again. Lengthening through our spine. Release out of the pose. Let's take our other foot in, Janu Shavasana on the other side. Inhale up, reaching forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. Bending your front leg, crossing your foot over. Finding length in your spine. Letting that knee drop down towards the ground. One more breath here. Releasing out of the pose. Let's find our way into a wide-legged forward fold. Doesn't matter how far apart your legs are. Again, if you're more comfortable sitting on a block or a pillow, feel free. Find length in your spine. Let's reach to one side, reaching up and over. Exhale, coming up, switching sides, reaching up and over. One more breath here. Exhale, engaging your core, coming up. And then if it feels good, you can lean forward. Knees and toes are reaching up towards the ceiling. Beautiful, come on up. Let's bring our feet together for Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. Feet open like a book, releasing your knees out to the side. You can stay tall here or hinge at your hips, folding forward. Inhale, coming up. Let's grab another sip of water or tea. Let's come to all fours. We can stretch out the backs. Switching to the other side. Let's come up on our knees. We can bring one leg out to the side and let's reach up. Switching to the other side. Not putting any pressure down on. Exhale. Let's move into one last child's pose. Spread your knees wide apart, walking your hands. Let's take a deep breath into our back. We're going to walk our hands over to one. Walking them over to the other side. Let's come back up. We're going to move into Shavasana, so you can lay on your back, or if you are pregnant, you can lay on your side, putting a pillow between your knees, under your head, so wherever is comfortable. letting control of your breath go, just feeling heavy on the ground. Scanning your body and relaxing each part of your body. Relaxing your head and your face. Letting your teeth open slightly. Relaxing your chest and your arms. Relaxing your pelvic floor and your legs and your feet. If you're resting here, feel free to stay here. Or if you're ready to finish up with me, you can wiggle your fingers and stretch your hands and feet in opposite. We can roll over on and make our way up to a comfortable seated position. Sending peace, love, strength, and prayers to Ukraine. Thank you for Namaste. I'm going to repeat a quote from my very first yoga teacher, Jess Friedman. And she used to say this in every class, and I say it every day to myself. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free from suffering. If you thought that video was helpful, please feel free to share it out with your friends or communities that you're part of to help support raising money for Ukraine. Now that I know how to do fundraising videos, I'm also going to have some other fundraisers coming up, as well as pregnancy and postpartum and kids workouts. If you like videos like these, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for joining me again. Namaste.